Shorty Torres, less than 24 hours away. Well, less than 24 hours away from UFC 227 in Los Angeles. We talked to you in Utica. That was only a few months ago. When I heard it was such a quick turnaround after you took that last fight, 9 days notice? Mm-hmm. You were training for a featherweight fight. You fought at 125. We last time we talked, you were telling us how difficult that weight cut was, and your coaches believed in you, but you were like, I don't know if I can make this.
No.
Why did they want it on such short notice, I guess?
Well, the 9 days was, the UFC.
Sure.
The flyweight division isn't as, demanding compared to other weight classes. So when it came to last minute replacements, they're like, hey, anybody want it? Anybody want it? And well, I ended up taking it. Even though I didn't want to, my team just saw it as a phenomenal opportunity for them. And I go, all right, let's do it. If you guys really believe I could do it, then let's do it. So the whole process mentally was, I'm trying my best not to let my team down. I don't care if I let myself down. I can do that any day I want. But it's the fact that I don't want to let my team down, mainly my nutritionist who has had people let him down even though they've made weight the first time, and after that they get comfortable and like,
sure,
whatever, things happen. So made weight, wasn't the best performance in the world, but got the job done, TKO in the second round, and moved on to the next best thing. And the crazy thing with this one was I was helping Kyoji Horiguchi. I decided to go back to American Top Team to help people and just try my best to stay in shape, maybe manage my weight and see where it goes from here. And I ended up getting a call saying that I wasn't going to fight until possibly October, November. I thought I was maybe going to fight in September, like I was
sure,
amped up to get back in there, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm not fighting. I'm getting a little beat up. I'm getting a little tired. I'm sparring with Kyoji. Kyoji Horiguchi was getting ready for his Rising fight.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm kind of done because I never really had a break from Utica. And then I bought my plane tickets to go back home, and then I took maybe a couple of days off, and out of nowhere I get a call from my manager saying, hey, do you want to fight August 4th? It's like, well, it's not a 9-day notice. I have 23 days to lose around 26 pounds again. It's not what I want, nor was it anything when it came to training camp and stuff, but at least I was training for this one. I go, you know what? I've trained with Cub, I've trained with TJ. There's so many guys from the team, Pedro Munhoz, Moicano, that are from American Top 10 are going to be here as well. You got Brett Johns, you have Ricky Simone, which are Titan FC veterans. So I was like, this is just a huge reunion for me. It's like, might as well. It's a great opportunity. First time at Staples Center in LA. It's literally one of the biggest cards of the year. So I go, let's do it. Worst was the worst, and I did make championship weight for today. I go, maybe Henry Cejudo doesn't make weight. Maybe I get bumped up like they did with Ali
Sure.
Quinta.
Well, that was my next question. Like, say they called you to be on the UFC Calgary card in Canada. Like, it's a big Fox card. It's arguably, from top to bottom, more stacked than this card. Would you have taken that card, or was it specifically like TJ, you're the champion of your weight class, is the co-main event? Like you said, Cub, Pedro Munhoz. Is it this card, or you just wanted to fight?
It was definitely this card, just because of TJ, Cub, all my pretty much former teammates, because I did train at the training lab and in Colorado with Dwayne Ludwig and them. And this was really a huge reunion. I trained in the neighborhood, so not just my teammates, but a lot of my friends are going to be here. So again, it is like a high school reunion for me. I'm like, dude, I miss you. I haven't seen you guys. And when it comes from to me, I travel so many times to train that for example, Jackson Wink, I haven't hung out with some of those guys in about 2 or 3 years. So I'm now being in the UFC, being able to travel to these events. I'm like, oh, what's up, guys? Like it's really, really cool to see everyone again. And it is a small world seeing some of these people. But the Calgary card was an awesome card, but it's finally nice to say I'm in a pay-per-view card, and
Sure.
It's literally headlined by 2 weight classes that I compete in both.
So would you have been able to step in on either one? Like, say Cody got hurt, or TJ got hurt.
That was the crazy thing, even for Calgary.
Sure.
So when they told me, the text was, stop what you're eating, I will call you in a little bit. So I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be next week, it's gonna be this. And the first one we saw was Calgary. So I was like, okay, it's around 2 weeks, maybe it's against Dustin Ortiz, maybe the Russian or the Brazilian. I can't remember his name. He ended up getting knocked out by Dustin Ortiz. But I go, maybe he's injured or hurt or whatever the case may be, and I have to step in to face Dustin Ortiz, which is fine with me. But now I have 2 weeks again to lose around 26 pounds. And he told me August 4th. I'm like, so you're telling me I have more than 9 days? No, yeah, I could do it. I don't want to, but it's such a great opportunity that I don't know when the next fight is going to be. And that's the bad thing about being a flyweight, is that if I didn't take this fight, I possibly wasn't going to fight again or even get paid again until October, November. So for me, I saw it as an opportunity mainly because, I won my first fight by TKO. Maybe my second fight, I win again by another, finish in whatever case. Maybe he submits himself. I don't know. And after 2 fights, I can renegotiate my contract. I look at it as a plus side of maybe I get a finish with this, even though it's a last-minute fight. 2, Alex Perez is also a last-minute opponent, so I know he's doing a last-minute weight cut, which he did struggle with. Yay. And 3 is it looks good on me. No matter even if I lose this fight, I took 2 last-minute fights for the UFC, showing that,
sure.
we had 9, calls, and now I'm in the UFC, and everything's finally paying off. Hopefully after this fight, and I'm telling the UFC personally that I want to relax, maybe fight in November or December, just to be, let my body mentally let myself recuperate.
Did you have your eye on that co-main event? Because when I've talked to Nick Diaz a few times, and he says he was always training for George, just in case his opponent got hurt. Being on the same card as DJ, were you ever like, should I focus a little bit on what, say I do get, because Henry Cejudo might miss, what if he missed weight again?
Yeah.
And then you make weight, you make championship weight, like you said, maybe they bump me up. Was that ever in the back of your mind, maybe I should work a little on what DJ can do?
That was the crazy thing was I never thought of it until I got here. Yesterday I'm dry heaving a little bit because it's the day before getting a last minute weight cut, not the best weight cut that I wanted. And mentally I was breaking a lot. I was breaking more this weight cut than I was in the last one.
Really?
Mentally, just because I never really got time to recoup from the last fight. It was more of I had a 2-week suspension, which I took. And then I went straight to training, which I was trying to ease into it. And then, Kyoji needed a sparring partner. And Kyoji goes 100%. He's the number 2 ranked flyweight in the world behind, DJ. So it's this guy, he is extremely fast, extremely strong. So just to be able to hold my own and be safe against him, I have to go 100%. So after, again, it's like when you do nothing and immediately go back to something, you're just exhausted the next day, you're tired. That's pretty much how I was with Kyoji, and that's why I wanted to take this break. But for this fight, I didn't think about making 25 until I was like, oh wait, I hear Cejudo still has 10, 11 pounds to go. What if, worst comes to worst, I get bumped up. Even if I lose the fight, I'm making so much more money.
Sure.
And it's a great opportunity to say, I've tested my skills against the best. Let's see where it goes from here.